a man noticed something weird while on a train. The entire high-speed train started shaking out of nowhere. Before he could even figure out what was going on, news reports of the accident popped up. Right after that, the train derailed in the forest. And this report happened to be seen by Jeff's son. Then the camera cut. Jeff, who had been in the disaster, was sitting in a hospital bed unharmed. Even the medical staff were amazed at his luck, because this disaster had almost killed everyone. Some unlucky people didn't even leave a complete body behind. Only Jeff survived miraculously, and he didn't have a single injury on his body. At this moment in the hallway, it was packed with relatives come to claim the remains. Jeff walked past everyone's sad gazes. As soon as his son saw him appear, he immediately rushed over. But Jeff right now didn't show the slightest hint of joy at surviving the disaster, because he couldn't understand why such a horrific accident. Not only didn't he claim his life, but didn't leave a single scratch on him. Before long, the local church held a memorial service for all those who had died unfortunately. However, after the ceremony, Jeff noticed someone had slipped a piece of paper under his windshield wipers. There was a bizarre message on it. How many days have you been sick in your life so far? After reading the words, Jeff immediately scanned his surroundings. Even though he didn't see any suspicious people, he was also very curious about how many times he'd been sick. Even after he went back to work as a security guard at the company, Jeff still couldn't stop thinking about it. Having no other choice, he went to the Human Resources Department, wanting to find out how many sick days he'd taken so far. Unexpectedly, the supervisor misunderstood what he meant, thinking Jeff was asking for a raise. He quickly said he'd give Jeff a salary increase, and also praised him for his good work attitude, saying he had no leave records at all.
I checked, you were right. You've never taken a sick day. 5 years, no sick day, I get it, you want a raise. Smart way to make your point.
The supervisor's answer only made Jeff more troubled. Having no other option, he had to wake his wife up, asking her how many times he'd been sick in his life. Who would have thought her answer was exactly the same as the supervisor's, saying that as for his health, not to mention serious illnesses, he hadn't even had any minor injuries or pains. After hearing this, Jeff only felt more confused, and the unease in his heart grew stronger.
What do you think it means?
It means probably too tired to remember.
At the same time, there was a man named Mike, whose physical condition was the exact opposite of Jeff's. He had been plagued by severe osteogenesis imperfecta since childhood. Even the slightest carelessness could cause a fracture. The most extreme case was when Mike was just born. Doctors observed multiple fractures on his body. This made his first half of life pass in fragility and sensitivity. He locked himself at home every day and didn't contact anyone else, afraid of getting hurt while playing around. His mother wanted Mike to cheer up, so she put a comic book on the chair downstairs. This method really worked. It was the first time in Mike's life that he'd come into contact with something like this, and he immediately became obsessed with the comic story. Taking the opportunity, his mother encouraged him, saying if he wanted to keep getting comic books, he had to start interacting with other people. In the end, these comic books influenced Mike's entire life. When he grew up, he still firmly believed in the superheroes and